Hello and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are recreating the Burb Family house from the original Sims game in Old Town. And this is located at, and I'm going to say this two ways, it's going to sound so ridiculous, 63, I would say Gunther Goth Highway because I'm from the States, but I know a lot of people would say Gunther Goth, so it's 63 Gunther Goth Highway from Old Town in The Sims. And this was actually a pretty difficult recreation only because this is like a weird little house. It's not a starter home. I did put some money into this one because the Burb family, I picture them as having some money. I very much picture them like Angelica's family in Rugrats, but with a little boy being John instead of a little girl, Angelica. But the way Tiffany is dressed, I totally get Angelica's mom vibes from her, like businesswoman, doesn't take any nonsense, and this is the house that I built for them. Roofing this house was actually very challenging, and you can see here I went through a couple different roof styles before sort of settling on this lower roof, and I did a red tile roof because that's what it kind of appears to be in the original Sims, but the original Sims roofing just doesn't work the same way as the Sims 4, so I try all sorts of different things only to go back to like the same original flat kind of looking roof that I'd had. The Burb family house in the original Sims appears to have a little vineyard in the back, so I made one. This is base game only, and the way I ended up getting the trees was downloading them from the gallery. If you go into the gallery and you search rooms, and you search lemon tree or apple tree or any of the plants that are in The Sims 4, Nice Souls have already uploaded them, so thank you. I downloaded one of those and I plopped those perfect fruit trees right into the backyard once I had sort of crafted that vineyard space. Not to be hypercritical of myself, but I don't think this is my favorite build. It was definitely a difficult floor plan to work with, having this little entrance room in the front, but then sort of an open floor plan downstairs. It was a little bit weird, and the bedrooms upstairs are pretty small, especially the one kid's room. It does make me miss the original Sims clown room. Like the only themed bedroom you could have for the children was clown/circus. When I was a child, I was terrified of clowns, so it would not have been for me. Although I think when I was very little, like my nursery might have had some clown elements to it, but I was too young to remember what that looked like. Also, I know there is that piece of paneling on the second story in the front of the house that is not symmetrical because there's that white vertical stripe, and I cannot figure out how to make those go away because when you use the paneling that has those edges, it puts them on there automatically, and I know I can use the paneling without edges, but I think in this case I couldn't make it match, or there was something strange. There was some reason that I couldn't make it work, and it really irks me, and I'm sorry. I promise I didn't just ignore it. I tried to figure it out, and I could not figure it out. I do, however, like how much of the interior of this house turned out, especially for being base game only. I was able to use the updated base game features for this, so those new tiles and kitchen cabinets and things, those are in here. I'm pretty sure they're in here. They definitely are in the upstairs bathroom, those hexagonal tiles and the subway tiles. I think I used a deep green in this and it turned out really cute. And overall, I think the home works. There's just something wonky about the floor plan. And it is true to the original Sims floor plan. Sometimes I change it a little bit. Like I changed the stairs, obviously, because in Sims 1, you couldn't have stairs bent like this. They were just straight stairs going up or down. You also couldn't put things on angles or put things on quarter tiles or anything like that. So, of course, all of that is new. But the floor plan is pretty true to the original. And you can see there's a bathroom off the kitchen and dining room. I don't like that. I think that's a little weird, but that is how it was in the original Sims, so that's how I put it in. I also like how this lot fits into the world. I built this on Cookout Lookout in Newcrest, and I think the way the backyard backs up onto that kind of park area or walking trail in the back looks cute, and I could imagine if you're having dinner on the back deck and looking over your miniature vineyard in your yard, that would be a pleasant experience. I am going to throw some music on, but there are screenshots for you at the end. Please enjoy watching the rest of the video. My gallery ID is tinysimbug, and this is up for download. It's base game only, so please enjoy.